Hello again.
Hello.
I am Dan.
And I'm Chris.
And welcome back to the adventures of Philbert the Fighter in Quest for Glory 1. Since we saw you all last, we were doing a little wandering around and stumbled upon a note that informed us that a pair of ne'er-do-wells in the tavern, B and B, were arranging a get-together at the old archery target.
So, if you were there when we saw the note in the very first episode from B2B, and you have just been pounding your head against your desk or computer monitor or any object or plane in your immediate vicinity, wanting to find out who the hell B, or B for that matter, is, this is the episode for you.
Also, if that's the case, if that is the case, neither of the McCurdy brothers are in any way responsible for any hospital bills that you may owe.
True.
From that duration of time.
And one of the more annoying parts about this is, you can only run into them at precisely midday. It's kind of like the graveyard was,
yeah. Similar to picking the Mandrake route. And so, if you miss that time, despite the fact the note is saying that this meeting is urgent and has to happen right away, we are in fact going to do it the next day and a few hours later.
Right.
We've never been quite sure why the game was built up that way, but so it was.
Yeah, it seems like it would have been a better idea to make it just so that the next time you're on that screen, they're there.
True.
As opposed to they come at midday every day until you're there.
Yeah, later games will have a thing where events happen whether you're there to see it or not, but that would have been devastating here because unless you were going to the tavern for literally no reason every day, you're going to miss that note and or find it like several days too late.
Right.
Generally. So now we're killing time till noon. How do you feel Philbert's been developing? As someone who has taken many a fighter through this series.
He's doing well. He's hit the not the max level, but like he's hit the plane where if he's healthy and rested, I don't think there's anything in this game that can beat him.
Yeah, which isn't a bad place to be.
If we somehow get stuck into having a ton of different little fights in a row, then maybe it could wear him down, but even that's unlikely.
All right, here we are at midday. Should we save? Because there's several ways that this scene can go wrong.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that rocks will work. I think we might need knives.
Well, let's see how we do here. And here they are.
So one of the bees is Bruno. So what's this about anyway?
Her nibs is starting to get suspicious about us.
Apparently we don't like people from Brooklyn.
We hate them.
What's the bee in her bonnet?
Seems the hero wandering around here has a leery. You are going to be a skeleton someday.
She thinks he's going to go for the gold on her head? Should be a question mark here. Yeah, that or
he's just saying that that's what she's worried about, even though he doesn't know.
What's it to do with us?
She's been asking too many questions about us. And the laughing jackass is eyeing me. I had to sneak out.
Then we've got to avoid the ambush and use the back for a bit till the heat is off.
Maybe we should just make our move now.
Nah, let's wait for the creep to go first. While she's busy with him, we'll take over. She'll take him out easy, then we take her out.
Where's the back door, then?
Where the bouncer hops around. You got your key still?
Yeah.
Don't lose it. I got the only other one. You'll have to search for the rock for the keyhole. It's hidden good. And remember the word.
What word?
The word what lets you in the first place so that Fred goes away.
Oh, yeah, sure. What is it?
Hide and go seek. You better learn it.
It's 2 words, technically. You think I'm a dummy or something?
Say the word before you go in the door, or you might make Fred mad. You don't want to make Fred mad.
Hey, no problem. So what's the word again?
Hide and go seek. I was going to say something else, but the only thing that came to me was profane.
Hide and go seek. Got it.
I got to get back before the chief misses me. Be back in a bit.
Hide and go seek. See ya.
Alright, so with Flourish, his cape is more flourishy than mine is.
It really is. And the chief he's referring to, by the way, is the chief of the Thieves Guild, who we will not meet in this playthrough. You need to be a thief in order to meet them.
Yeah. So let's see if stones work. Yep. They work just fine.
Dropped him like a rock. All right, so here's another thing you got to be a little careful about. Got to let Bruno go past, which should be good after the rest.
Yep.
Another way to die is if you go around too soon and Bruno finds you and puts a couple of knives in you.
Like
which
that.
apparently he's taken his time. Sometimes with things like this, like the rest, like will affect the done in by poison daggers and desperados. Try to avoid annoying that deadly duo next time. Okay. This is why you save, of course.
Right.
So this might be one of the things where
so let's go up to town first, and when we see Bruno up there, maybe then we can go. There he is.
yeah, there we go. No, it's passed.
Alright. Hey, buddy.
Nothing. Just walking around. Yeah, so
He was all worried about being missed by the chief, but he seems
Just
to be
gonna
taking
hang-
his time.
yeah, that's one of the things where they probably calculated how long you needed to wait by computer cycles instead of in-game time.
Mm.
A lot of old games like this had problems like that.
So I can't think of anything else that we need before we go see the Brigand Fortress.
Yeah, nothing's coming to mind for me either. So, yeah, save as always, and then we will check out the Brigand Fortress.
Yeah, we should be able to get there in this episode, and we'll hit the tips and tricks of it once we get there. Although, I don't recall immediately off the top of my head where to go.
To get to the back door, we got to find the Antwerp. But yeah, where exactly that is, it has been a while.
Right. I
I seem to remember being in the, like, south of the Dryad is what I want to say.
Yeah, I'm not sure off the top of my head. I
So
want to
I'm
say,
gonna-
like, northeast.
No, definitely not northeast. But then
That's
again,
like-
now that I've said that, I could immediately be proven to be wrong. So I think we're as northeast as we're going to get.
Yeah.
But hey, good running, good exercise. Someone's trying to kill us. As you do. It's like they know what we're up to.
Right. Excuse me, before I kill you, could you tell me where the Brigand Fortress is?
No, not the main entrance. The secret entrance is what I mean.
Right, but it's relatively near there. Who am I kidding? I don't know. This is
Yeah,
like
I'm pretty
the
sure.
one
I'm pretty sure
time-
the ambush is as far southeast as you can get.
Yeah, I think you're right, but... Whoop. Jesus.
This is another part of the problem with running. If someone just suddenly appears on the side of the screen you're running to.
Yeah. maxing ourselves out.
Getting some money. All of which will come in handy later. One of the advantages of doing it here is you bring a lot more money into the second game.
Yeah.
Which can help you get set up for the training and leveling faster. Good Lord. maybe the running, you're being louder. Could be a thing. So we've now...
Makes as much sense as anything. At least send me brigands so that we can make more money. Yeah, I have no idea where we're going.
So, yeah, I think... Later, farmer. I got no time.
Well, the Dryad is this way, so we'll see if you were right.
Take us out. Yep. Maybe we should have taken some more time mapping out where we were going to make this part more efficient, but, you know, it's all part of the fun, really.
There it is.
There we are. By golly, it's in Antwerp. Antwerps are on the endangered species list. They're rarely seen. So if we'd taken more time to look around the guild hall, we would have seen an explanation of this guy and how he really is bad news. Someone or something moving deeper into the cave to let you pass. All right, easy enough. Go. Here we are into the Brigand Fortress.
Wait a minute. We've heard this music before. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see by the light of the fungus that this passageway twists its way through the mountain. It is cold in here, and you can smell stagnant water and the faint hints of decay.
Only faint, though.
Jeez.
Mild decay.
How dramatic could he have to be? Philbert doesn't look like he's fussed at all. He's just like, dum-da-dum.
Here's the constant drip. Yep. See, this again makes me wonder, does Philbert understand the gravity of his situation, or has he just been sort of going with the flow this whole time?
Well, he's certainly going with the flow, but what that means, I'm not sure.
All right. Well, we are about to enter the Brigand Fortress. We got a big fight in front of us.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and cut this episode short. We're only at about 15 minutes, but it'll be okay. And yeah, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. We have pretty much the finale of the game coming up next. Although that reminds me, we don't have the Dispel Potion.
Oh no!
Which is a problem.
What was our last save just now? Oh. We've got a fight on our hands.
Yeah. We'll see how this goes.
Here we are.
That is a big, ugly creature.
And we're in a slightly weakened state. Still, he doesn't look like he's fighting us so much as madly flailing.
There you go, Philbert.
I'm bad.
See, he wants the glory.
$50 silvers in the flail. All right. Well, we're gonna have to go back and get the potion, I guess.
Yeah, if we can.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that goes.
I've never left here once I've gotten here. And I've certainly never left the Minotaur dead.
This is part of the problem that you can get into when you've played a game so many times and you just want to get on to the next thing.
Yeah, I mean, and not to mention that, you go to the healer's place, you turn in everything, and she says, come back later. And you're just like, I kind of just checked it off in my head. It's done.
Yeah. Yeah, you can remember where to turn off instead of just running past the town. Also, here we are. Like a magnet. You're right where he was going.
Yeah, it was a good guess, is what it was.
Just let me give you credit, dude. There is no... Oh, I'll bet it's too late. What time is it?
Too late in the evening.
Yeah, the night is still young.
Gosh, Carson. Well,
we didn't even start today until noon, and we ran literally all over the valley.
Yeah. Well, viewers, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. We will go ahead and sleep without you. But I'm Chris.
I'm Dan, and we will see you next time, and preferably not get lost.
Preferably. But not necessarily.
We make zero promises on that count.
All right, peace.
Later.